Hello, everybody, and welcome to Saturday Movie Nights. I am Wes,
And I'm Jess.
and with us as always, say hello, Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast.
Hey, how's it going? Hang on for a second, guys. Hang on.
Hang on.
I made the
Hang
mistake. I
on.
made the mistake of leaving the sound on. But yes, hey, how are you guys doing? Peace and love. I am looking forward to tonight. I know, I'm excited. I'm very very excited. I'm high. I believe you guys are high. Do we
Yes.
have anybody watching?
Yes.
Is that who's watching? Is Pam watching yet?
I don't think it's Pam. I think it's we always have a monitor
Us.
running over here, so
Yeah.
it's
All right.
us.
Well, we got somebody
It's-
watching.
It's us. That's right. It's us, and we're happy. We're dancing. I'm dancing. You dancing? We're dancing. We're dancing because tonight's originals. We've gotten screwed. We've gone to the Library of Congress. We did what we
Yeah.
needed to do. We said, hey, okay, this thing here is public domain. I pulled that thing in. We had our Kentucky video. Well, Facebook blocked it because Warner Brothers says they own the section where the dad picks up the banjo right before the boy does his dance and then gets his cigarettes and lights
That
his
part,
cigarette.
I figured somebody's got to own that.
Warner
Okay.
Brothers claimed that, so I've had, but I tried to respond to that, and then Little Ricky, our other one on Facebook, or
What'd
on
they say about
YouTube,
Little Ricky?
it went against community standards, because there was sexualization, and it may have been the segment where I was taking the video back and forth to add motion to Little Ricky under the covers. I'm not sure exactly, but it's one of those where, okay, well, if that's where you're going with this, then yeah, take it down. I'm fine
for
with it.
I'm starting to believe in conspiracy theories now because I posted a video of puppets practically banging one another, and but I put the censor there, but that's weird, man. That Little Ricky that they flagged that for that.
Yeah, it was flagged as though it was a danger and all that, and so we're not having great luck looking at the stuff from the Library of Congress, and anything we play off of YouTube, they become pains in the ass. So instead,
Our shit.
we're gonna show our
shit.
shit. You know, this is gonna once people actually show up. You know,
Yeah, but I
otherwise
like that idea though.
it's
Yeah.
originals. We're just gonna have some fun. We're just gonna. I'm dancing. I'm high. I'm liking life. How you doing,
Yeah, it's awesome.
Jess? Tell me how you been.
Oh, I've been good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What you been up to?
Just, holding down the couch.
We haven't quite got that banter of say goodnight, Gracie going. You know, holding down the couch.
Holding down the couch.
I tried to do the standard line from Married with Children. Nobody holds down a couch like you, Peg. And so I throw that line out every now and then.
Yeah.
Gotta appreciate that. Gotta love that. But we haven't really got that banter going with the show yet, and hopefully that's something that I know Pam, when she shows up, she'll want to see. I hope she got the notification.
Oh well.
Oh, let me check to see. Let's make sure. Nope, we're not missing anything over on the tube of you. We're good.
Maybe people are watching Olympic wrestling. No, I'm joking. No, don't be
Oh,
on- you
that's
know,
right. That's right. Now you, I went through a separation of giving a fuck about the Olympics years ago. Where I used to, I've given up a lot of sports. When Peyton retired, I quit watching football. And
Okay.
so when fucking Peyton retired, right?
Right,
And
right.
and then basketball, pretty much because I'm from outside of Chicago, and basketball when Jordan was done. Okay, I don't need to watch basketball anymore. Baseball, I've never given a fuck about baseball. I like playing baseball. I never give a fuck about watching baseball.
Yeah.
And the Olympics, I used
Especially
to get into the Olympics, and I haven't in probably a couple of decades. Of course, I
Same
haven't
here.
been to a theater. I stopped going to theaters in '93. So, I gave
I
up on. I just said fuck it all to a lot of a lot of shit there.
movies. It's interesting because I can't see my. And I used to go. I used to be one of these guys that would be. This is definitely no. This would I would all day at the movie, like, and I would just go movie, like a whole day Saturday, see like five. I would be that guy, but I haven't been to the movie theater since 2016, and I don't really now. Now it's like I've gotten lazy. COVID has made me. Why do I have to go somewhere for something? Why doesn't it just get magically delivered to me? It's fucked me up in a way, because I gotta fix that. Like, I'm forcing myself to get out and do things just that I really don't need to do, but just to because if you don't. But then again, I don't want to talk about what we're talking about on the other thing, but that's gonna come to a close. I'm gonna start following the protocol again
Well, there you go.
around here.
There you go.
Because it's social distance, mask on the inside. I was going to go out tonight after this and catch this band. I just don't think it's what I'm seeing right now. It's like, fuck it. I'm just going to ride it out. But dude, I'm chomping at the bit. I'm sure everybody else is too. But
Everybody's wishing they were doing something. I think we got a couple people. Hey,
hey,
people.
welcome to the
Welcome, people. Welcome to the show. We're going to be showing originals. Say hello in the comments.
Love bomb the watchers. Hey, where are you from?
Hey. We want to scare you the fuck off. Ah!
It's not a cult, man. Welcome to our church. You want to get baptized? Come on.
No, he's not serious. Don't go anywhere. Fuck.
We're joking.
Oh, I think we ran
ran
one
one
off.
of 'em off.
We ran one off.
Yeah, they'll be back. They'll be back.
They're just it was too much
All
for him. Oh Lord. No, I've already baptized. Let me check out another, because there's probably a lot of them, in there. But no, I had just noticed. I noticed that we do have a viewer. Welcome, viewer. Tonight's episode of Movie Night is gonna be all originals. What I'd like to do. Could we begin with your program?
Yes. Of course, yeah. Let's do that. That way we can end on comedy. More.
This. Tell us. This is the Amazing Slacker Part 1. Tell us what we're about to watch.
All right. It's I'm working on a concept for a new superhero who has the superpower. Doesn't know he has a superpower yet. All right. But ultimately, we'll find out he has a superpower, which is he's going to learn how to hone nothing. But we're not anywhere near that. But basically, it's a story of a person that was asleep at the wheel most of his life, had an accident, woke up, and kind of realized that he was had the wrong set of priorities, kind of shit, with sex and drugs mixed in. It's the Amazing Slacker. But yeah, this one's a bit esoteric, man. So hopefully people have smoked weed, lots of it, because if I remember correctly, this is heavily weed influenced.
It seems like it probably is. And this is over on the Art of Floundering podcast. I am gonna grab a link to this video over here in the Facebook, and I am gonna put a link in the comments here, and then let me get over here into the into YouTube.
On my site, there is a it's probably about a year and a half old. October of 19, November of 19. I think I did this. Maybe a little bit later. It's a very crude photo graphic kind of thing that I was playing with this concept. But I was going to do a graphic novel with it. But I think it works better with puppets and animation. But anyway, this is what I'm going to be fucking around with. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's been
I have watched this. I'm not going to give any spoilers away. This, for anyone watching, the links are in the comments, out on YouTube in the live chat, and here in the comments on Facebook. This is part 1, And this is kind of going to be the director's commentary, the creator's commentary.
Oh, cool. All right.
So please tell us if there's any behind the scenes. Oh, this scene took forever. Oh, doing
Yeah,
this
yeah.
and
No sweat, man.
if that's cool. And anybody in the audience of none. Anybody? Oh, there is one in the audience. Anyone in the audience? Now let us present the Amazing Slacker, part one.
Real quick,
Yes,
quick.
yes.
Opening scene. Opening scene. You're gonna see and you kind of see it up there right now. It's a graphic, and you'll see like an animation. But what that is some graffiti in Pueblo, Colorado, and it's right around some place called Pueblo Travel. That section of town. But anyway, it's a picture of that. I just wanted to give credit to where that's at. So, and then the guitar is my fucking Fender that had the warped fucking rosewood neck. It's my Fender Strat playing in the background, which I'm getting fixed. I miss it. But anyway, that's commentary so far, but that's the intro.
Got it. Here we go.
From parts unknown, this is the Art of Floundering podcast. Wishing you nothing but peace and love.
Here we go. The Amazing Slacker,
Gee
part one.
golly whiz. Which one of you snapperheads flubbed up and dropped the ball this time? Meet Timothy Head, Director of Corporate Brand Penetration at Penetron Global. A real go-getter with upper management potential. Look, I don't have time to pussyfoot around here. We've got a project plan to meet, and I'm gonna meet all these milestones. So who dropped the ball? Gee golly, Mr. Head. I suppose I flubbed up. We should have done a better job at quality control. Yeah, no shit. I guess you forgot to drill down into the data, didn't you? Well, you better start getting with the program. We don't have time. This Penetron Penetrator home marijuana defense kit has got to hit the market on time. We got to hit quarterly profits. Hey there, Timothy. Can I have a word? Meet Biff Martin. Bad boy billionaire, CEO and founder of Penetron Global. This latest anti-hemp strategy of his was key to Penetron's market dominant strategy.
I'll do some commentary here in a
Martin.
second.
I was just interfacing with my team. Sounds top-notch, Tim. Why don't we have a chat in my office? It's about the optics. They're not looking good. You got it, Mr. Martin.
I love this.
Look, Tim, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I got the SEC so far up my ass, I really need a distraction right now. And this Penetron home marijuana defense and high prevention kit was the part of our new strategy. But I've got to tell you something, I'm a little concerned. Gee whiz, Mr. Martin, you know I'm really on board with the strategy. You know I'm a good Penetronian all the way. Tim, do you read those words? Is it good for the company? Do you even read them? And do you apply them? Do me a favor, Tim. Instead of talking, why don't you turn on the old prototype? You got it, Mr. Martin. Okay, she's humming now, Mr. Martin. Look at her go. Like I said, this prototype's ready to fabricate, and we could start deploying units by the end of the quarter. That sounds great, Tim. But can you answer me a little question? If this thing is so ready, then why come it didn't detect this? Do you have any answers, Tim? Gee golly, Mr. Martin. It's just a slight bump. We'll get over it. Tim, let's take a walk. Tim, take a look at the Penetron corporate campus. You know what built this up? Penetrating markets and not pulling out. So we're not going to pull out of this market either. But I really need you to get on board. Are you really a good Penetronian? Here lately, I have to wonder, Tim. Gee golly, Mr. Martin, you know I'm on board. This virgin market was one that I identified. There's no way I want to pull out. I'm all in. That's great, Tim. Hey, look, we really need to square away the optics. I need you to hit the field and be there by Monday morning. Given that today's Saturday, I've made arrangements for you to take the corporate train first thing tomorrow morning. It'll give you time to pack and say goodbye to the family before you hit the road for the team. Hey, Tim, if anything happens, or if you need anything, just know you're a Penetronian. We take care of our own, no matter what happens, Tim. And gee whiz gosh, thanks for helping us penetrate this virgin market. You know what? You do have upper management potential. Let's talk when you get back. Gee golly, I better not flub this one up. This is my opportunity to really, really make it up the Penetron corporate ladder. By the time
right, let's go ahead and
Tim
pause
made
it
it
here real
home,
quick.
he was on cloud
Hang
nine.
on. Let me get my
Couldn't
mouse over
wait
there.
to tell.
Ah,
All right, I'll just be real brief. If I had to do this all over again, I'd do what you said. But, basically, too long didn't read. This guy is a type A. At least he thinks he is. He thinks
Yep.
he's a type A. He thinks he's a company man. He thinks he has goals. He thinks what he's doing is right. But that's kind of where he's at. He's all about Penetron. That's his identity. And he's pretty sure he's doing the right thing with his life, man. So that's just kind of where we're at right now.
I've loved it. I've loved this.
Yeah.
And you can see how he treats his wife too. But a lot of this is autobiographical, by the way. And
We're coming up on the wife
Yeah,
scene,
yeah,
aren't we? Coming home
yeah.
here. Got to
Yep,
go on
there we
that
go.
trip.
Yep.
Tell his wife the exciting news. One day, he was actually going to be VP of corporate brand penetration. Gee golly, my little princess is going to be super duper thrilled about this wonderful opportunity. But Tim, tomorrow is our anniversary. We had big plans. Gee golly, instead of giving me a bunch of grief, couldn't you be happy for me for a change? Need I remind you that it is this job that has put you in the lap of luxury that you're currently enjoying? Gee golly, the biggest night of my life, and you have to flub it all up with your needless, silly drama. That was Tim, a real romantic, peachy keen kind of a guy. You know what, Tim? You act like you don't need anybody. One day you're gonna find out you can't do it all on your own. She doesn't get it. Nobody ever gets it. I don't need
I
any.
love the use of the
I'm
dark,
good on mine.
the black background.
I'm gonna go catch that
Thank you.
train and work my way up that corporate ladder. Yeah, Tim got on that corporate Penetron train. He's a good Penetronian after all. Besides, he had dreams of climbing that corporate ladder. And while we would love to tell you that there was a peachy keen happy ending, well, golly gee whiz, kids, let's just say that good old Tim Head, his path to the top of Mount Fuji got a little complicated. But don't despair. You see, he's a Penetronian after all, and golly gee willikers, remember what Mr. Martin said? They'll always take care of him. Eventually, good old Tim would awaken from a quite extensive nappy poo. Where the fuck am I? Is this place heaven or fucking hell? Well, our hero Tim is gonna find out, then it's worse than either of those. Stand by, Tim, for the good news. Hey, Tim. Looks like you were in a train wreck. We had a couple flub-ups on the first few spinal surgeries, but eventually we got it right. But gee whiz, looks like you're not gonna be able to walk. Besides that, You're gonna have extensive, mind-numbing pain the rest of your life. Tough break. We'll talk later. Wait, Doc. How am I gonna be able to function if I can't walk and I'm in pain all the time? What kind of quality of life is that? Hey, Mr. Head, I'm a doctor, not a social worker. You'll have to talk to your case manager about all that kind of stuff. We'll
Here he
talk
comes.
later.
My hero, Stan.
That night would
Oh, not
get
yet.
dark for Tim. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna be able to walk. What about my career? Yeah, Tim started really getting down on himself. But just then he thought about, wait a minute, his good pals at Penetron would know what to do. Old Biff Martin said he would take care of things no matter what happened. Besides, it was Penetron business. They'll make sure he can walk again. They'll get him the best medical care. Tim started getting to get a little bit happier. Then he started thinking about his loving, understanding wife, Marcy. She would always be there. She's been by his side all this time. She would help put him back together. He can count on good old Marcy. Just then, good old Tim started feeling up again. And he started to imagine life after all this. He was going to recover and come back after all. He had the support of Penetron and his loving wife, Marcy. Gee golly whiz, I'm going to make it back from this. Gee whiz, I can depend on people. Meanwhile, the real world continued to turn. Gee whiz, it's a real bummer about Tim. I wish there was something we can do. But gosh, it turns out that he got hurt on a Sunday. And although it was a corporate train, and I asked him, in fact, I ordered him to travel, the fact is, in his official job description, in a fine print, it says that his day off is Sunday. Since he got hurt on his day off, we're not required to do anything. Gee whiz, I really feel horrible about this. Anyway, we gotta keep pressing on. Come on, team. We gotta pull together and do what's good for the company. So who out there wants to pick up old Tim's slack? I don't think we can count on him for being on board anymore. Which one of you? Which one of you wants to step up and be a real Penetronian? Mr. Martin, I think I have what it takes. I can't take Tim's neediness anymore. I'm gonna leave him. I gotta step out and have my own life. I know it looks bad, but I met somebody. Gee whiz, Marcy. You're the best. So are you. That Tim is such a fuddy-duddy. He wasn't a really good manager anyway. Hey, do you want to go get some popcorn? You bet I do. Eventually, Dirk would get the idea that things were gonna get worse. Gee golly, is Mr. Martin in? All I'm getting is a bunch of blowback on getting help right now. Tim, I will let Mr. Martin know that you called again, and he will contact you when he has time. Mr. Martin, Tim had called again. Gee whiz, it's a darn shame. You know, Tim used to be on board with the Penetron team. But now, I'm just afraid he's gone rogue. It's a darn shame. You know he had potential. Good thing we have a new quarterback. I bet you he's gonna do big, big things. Gee golly whiz, I can't wait to see those quarterly profits. They're gonna be tasty. Gee golly whiz, that's what I'm talking about. Did I do that okay? Gee golly, that was wonderful. Boy, that Tim Head didn't know a thing, did he? In time, Tim Head would realize that his life was total shit. And on this day, he would realize that it's going to get a lot shittier. Hey there, sport. Got a bit of a bummer to lay on you. Looks like you're going to have several more surgeries. Get used to this place. You're going to be here for a couple years. But don't worry, we got a top-notch therapist on staff to walk you through all those touchy-feely things. I'll leave you two to it. Ta-ta. Hey, Tim. Bet you're feeling vulnerable right now. It's okay, you're in a safe place. Not only am I a licensed therapist, but like you, I'm in recovery, so I know the 12 steps. So we're really gonna touch on those a great deal as we navigate these next 2 years together. Yeah, good old Tim was in for a ride of his life, man. Ride of his life. Later that night, Tim tried to accept his fate. Fuck me. My life totally fucking blows. And eventually would fall asleep to one of the strangest dreams he would ever have, in which Tim found himself caught in a major flood. Gee golly whiz, on top of everything I'm gonna drown. Gee whiz, wah, my life sucks. Gee whiz, wah. Just then, Will heard something. Hey, it is I, Stella, the official wellness and protector of the hemp dog of the Art of Floundering podcast. Tim, you're gonna be okay. Stella, I'm worried. I'm not a good swimmer, and it's getting really, really deep out here. Tim, I'm gonna tell you something, and I need you to do me a favor. You're gonna have to stop talking, and you're gonna have to start listening. Just then, Tim realized he did talk a lot and not listen, and he decided to listen to the wise, sage Pooch. Okay, Tim, take a look above you. I need you to look. Can you see what I see? Can you see it? Yes, Stella. It looks like it's bong smoke, Tim. I need you to follow the bong smoke. Stella, I don't understand. Tim, you're gonna have to listen. Follow the bong smoke. Just then, Tim realized what Stella was saying, and he followed the bong smoke intently with everything he had. And then he realized he started reaching for the bong smoke, and he was elevated out of the flood. Golly gee, Stella, that was amazing. I owe you so much. Tim, you don't owe me anything. You owe yourself the duty and the responsibility to be who you are. I don't understand, Stella. You're supposed to follow the bong smoke, Tim. You were born to follow the bong smoke. Stella, that makes no sense. In time it will, but for now, we have to go. Tim would awaken from that dream, confused. What did that dog mean? Stella, follow the bong light. I mean, I used to blow grass back in the day, but golly gee willikers, I'm trying to get back to my professional life. You know, climb on that corporate ladder. I can't do that blowing grass. Besides, my therapist is an expert in 12-step modalities, and I don't think he'd find it peachy keen if I'd have anything to do with marijuana. So I don't know what it means. My life is in a total shit. All phases of it suck. I'm being told I'll never walk again. I'm going to spend the next 2 years in the hospital. And the sign I'm getting is follow the bong smoke? Golly gee whiz. This makes no sense. This concludes part 1 in the Amazing Slackers series. Gee golly whiz.
Sorry for how long that was, man.
Oh, no.
We go on.
No, I loved it. I loved it.
What?
there will be
I got a
action,
feeling,
but
man, if
you
he
know,
just
a lot of
hangs in
this is
there and rock-
autobiographical. In fact, with the exception of the train, and I was divorced when my accident happened. All that stuff is to the T.
I die laughing now because the guy, whoever the guy in the underling, Stan is his name Stan?
Oh no, Will Dick. Gee golly, I'll take
Will
him.
Dick,
Yeah, him.
I'll take over for him. He wasn't really a good manager because when he first appeared, because I already knew how evil he was. I already knew what a dick he was. I was just dying at that because I love the persona and the way that comes across.
Here's my wish. I don't. I'm doing this because it's fun, and I got really cool with the drone. I've got some ideas for monsters and shit, and this thing's gonna be a lot of fun, just creatively. But I want somebody from my previous life, somebody specifically, to stumble on this. It would mean a lot to me. So if anybody's watching this, do whatever you can to share this series. With anybody. I don't care who. Just share it with random people. I want to play the law of numbers with this. I want this asshole to see this. It would be wonderful. It would be wonderful.
You give me a name, and I'll
No,
Google
no,
it.
no, no, no. I want this to be no. This is organic. It's organic. It's an organic thing. This is an organic thing. You know, I'm not saying good or bad, just because I'm so proud of, my past profession. I'd like some of them to watch. But no, seriously, it's a lot of fun. I mean, but thank you for showing that.
I love it. I love it. And I've watched part 2 and part 3.
Yeah.
I'm really
Now we're
enjoying
ready to
them.
start. Now, what's so cool, what I wanted to do, storytelling 101 is
Yeah.
I really want to go to the beginning, but I didn't want to start the story at the beginning because you get locked into shit, right? So I wanted to start where I started because this is for anybody that's writing fucking fiction. It can give you space, right? Because then you go back and fucking fix some things that you want to kind of, it just kind of makes it that way. So if there's something that I really want, I can kind of fuck with the past, but there is going to go, this is fun, but there's going to be some go back because he's going to discover some things about himself, right? That were always there. He's going to discover this, but then through the guidance of fucking Stella, he's going to see examples of that throughout his life, even infancy, where he was actually called to do this and he was denying it. And hopefully, in the midst of all the bullshit and the joking and the weed smoking, I mean, there is a central theme in there, which is like, don't sell out, right?
Throwback to second grade at your desk, teacher, some situation where the callback to he was born to be a slacker and everything, and I could see little kid throwback little kid scene would be great with it. I love it. I love it.
It's,
I don't want to.
It's fun doing that shit.
Let's
see your stuff, man. Your turn.
I'll throw something light up here. My most fun. Let me pause it and get it up big here. The filming on this thing, I just wanted to experiment with something, and this is Alex, our youngest. I think this is last year, probably about this time. And I should have done it at a different time, the shadowing, everything else. But here's just one of the fun, kind of a teleportation thing. She loves this. The lighting there, and and even the amount I had to try to fix the lighting there. That's one
awesome,
of the
man. That's so cool.
that's one of them over on the Rich New Design page, where we did some different things with the kids. The portal, the portal's not too long. Let's give this a view. Let's see if.
Hey, can I have one of those? Sure.
Hey, who drank all the juice? Stinking kids.
Yeah, I try to work in that.
Hey, how did you do that one? Did you just have a camera in the fridge, or what? How did you do that?
I used this cell phone with this little stand in the fridge down in the bottom because I needed enough ambient light to pick up to pick up some of the imagery when it was dark and everything. So I put a light underneath of something to glow from the bottom to give me enough of the door when it was closed. Did the and used green screen with her arm over on the dining room table to get the grabbing the thing from the fridge.
That was cool. Hey, I have a favor to ask you. On my page on
Yes.
Floundering, if you search, this is an old one, but I want you to see this one. I think you'll have to search. Just search weed. It was like
Weed.
yeah, I know. This might
Nah,
be bad. Let's
well, this may be full, is what I'm thinking.
Can we be
Weed,
more
guitar,
specific?
life,
go all the way down.
experimental radio, weed
it'll be
man.
a dispensary one. It's a I know community service. Type in community service. Search under that, just community, and then it should pop up. Because I did a free advertisement for my favorite dispensary in.
New season promo. Let's rap about the pot.
No, keep going down. Keep going down. What's that one say?
Welcome to the Hempy Show date night.
Keep going
Jose
down. Sorry about
Luis.
this, Drew.
Oh no.
Yeah, keep going down.
Live music special. Former POTUS.
I'll be able to tell because I can see the covers. Just keep blazing. I gotta get rid of some of that stuff. Should be it's Friendly's Market. It was an ad I did for Friendly's Market. It's like very, very early. It was done like October 2019.
Should I type in friendlies?
Yeah, type in Friendly. Maybe it'll pop up, and then just go back to. Then I'll find it and just send you the link because I'm killing the show. I'm sorry. I thought.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I promise. I think this is worth it.
Is it just
Alright.
a Y? Is it just a Y? Friendlies. Community service project, friendly market advertisement.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Would you mind playing this?
$85 for an ounce of weed? That's too good to be fucking true. Corporate America wouldn't lie to me. Corporate America wouldn't laugh in my face. Needless to say, it was a bait and switch. The $85 for an ounce of weed was nothing more than that ragweed oregano I used to try to pass off in 9th grade as the real shit. I suppose I'm the kind of guy that doesn't want to smoke weed for corporate America. That doesn't want to be a shrill for the program. Nah. When I light up, I want to know that I'm getting high for somebody other than myself. That the weed I'm smoking is helping the community I live in. The community I live in right now may be beautiful, but it's hurting. So I don't want to smoke the weed for the corporation. Nah, man. I got more fucking integrity than that. I go to fucking Friendly's Market. right here in Norman, Oklahoma. Community owned and operated. Medicine for the people. I suppose I'm the kind of guy that's an old-fashioned kind of guy. The kind of guy that wants to have a little bit of integrity when he smokes his fucking weed. So do what I do and be a pillar of the fucking community and buy your weed at Friendly's. Medicine for the people. Friendly's Market. Open the fucking bag.
I love that.
I did that for those guys. I was like, hey, I did an ad for you guys. They're just right during social distance.
Oh my God. Oh, I love that.
I don't
Oh.
know. I don't know. if People want ads like that, but see, I'm still got that vision too of starting a disability ad agency where I have disabled doing, but it'd be ads like that. If anybody want ads like that, we'll do them. Spanky's
when
ad for Friendly's on it's pretty awesome.
that I've thought about I'm like Mr. Jingle. I love just coming up with stupid
You're great
fucking
at it,
jingles to shit. And so I've thought about doing different things like that. I when I lived in Florida and I first started to get into animation, I was coming up with and writing pitches to try to do some animated companies that already had an animated character as part of their logo or a character and okay, let's bring this to life. Here's a cartoon and I didn't have anywhere near the tools. I had Flash. This was a
Holy
long
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
This I'm talking 18 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was still amazing. It was still fucking amazing to have that.
Yeah,
but
there was only like 2 or 3 things I did with Flash, but that's back in the DreamWorks days when I was messing around with that stuff, man.
yeah, that was those were the days. I did want to play for those who haven't.
Please.
And I don't know that anybody's even watching, but I want to play the song for the hemp plant that we
Yes,
that we did last
please.
night. So
I'm getting ready to light up.
yes, light up, enjoy, everybody, enjoy. Let's see if it's coming across. Yes. Wrote a song for the hemp plant. Song for the hemp plant. Wrote a song for the hemp plant. Wrote a song for the hemp plant. Song for the hemp plant. Hemp plant.
Wrote a song for the
Hemp plant. Wrote a
Scott, can this be
song.
done?
plant.
Hempies,
Hey,
please.
hemp plant, Daddy, you like this song? Yeah, hemp plant.
We
I want to
got
use this
how
with
we
Hempy.
thought we tried
Fine.
Oh yes.
to write
Hemp
a
plant.
song for the
Hemp plant. Win has got a hemp plant. Yeah.
Mother. Song for the hemp
Grow
plant.
you motherfucker.
Song for the hemp
Grow you motherfucker. You fucking grow. You fucking grow. You hemp plant.
I wrote the song for the hemp
Grow
plant.
you motherfucking hemp
Hemp
plant.
plant. The hemp plant.
Wrote a song for the hemp
Wrote a
plant.
song for the hemp
Wrote a
plant.
song for the hemp
I wrote a
plant.
song for the hemp
Wrote a
plant.
song for the hemp
I
plant.
hope this plant
Wrote a
likes
song for the
this
hemp
song for
plant.
the
Hope
hemp
that
plant.
hemp plant likes this song. Hey, hemp plant.
Can you even hear this
Can you even
song?
hear this song? Is there any part about your brain? Oh, wait, you ain't got no brain, so what's going
You're a
on
hemp
with that
plant.
hemp plant? Hemp plant can't judge my music. Hemp plant can't say it's good, can't say it's bad, can't say nothing at all. Don't judge me, hemp plant.
Wrote
Don't
this song
judge
for
me,
the
hemp
hemp
plant.
plant.
Don't judge me, hemp plant. I just wrote you this song. I wrote you this song, you hemp plant.
Wrote a song for the
Hemp
hemp
plant.
plant.
Oh, hemp plant. I wrote a song for the hemp plant, song for the hemp plant, hemp plant. Motherfucker grow. Motherfucker grow. Motherfucker grow. You better grow, you hemp plant.
Oh, dude. I
Hey,
gotta.
this is the song for your plant, Win. Hope you're having a good night. It was, I put 15 minutes into editing on the thing. I was pleased that I got a look and feel something different. I'm getting a feel for Premiere Pro to where I can just, okay, let me pile this and this and this and this, and I know this will give me something. and it's something different and it works. So I was pleased with that because I don't want to spend, if you're not going to do anything more than just record on your fucking cell phone. Again, this same just piece of shit cell phone here.
Dude, I'm finding I'm recording on I'm doing more video on my cell phone. I mean, I've got a 4K camera. I use my fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
It's easier.
I use this one. I do have a 4K DSLR over there, but I don't get a chance to use it enough. We still haven't fixed everything up. We still haven't got our setup that we need. We haven't got everything moved so that I'll have the whole room. Right now I'm still boxed into shit, so I don't have anything. I can't get a decent angle on anything if I try. I got all the green screen I fucking need. I just got to get the space so I can set the camera back far enough to get the actual shot I want to get. You know what I mean?
That's that's why I like taking a break from the green screen sometimes. You know what I mean? And but it's like I've got plenty now. Completely just in fact, I'll be breaking out soon because I'm gonna be working on some new stuff tonight. But yeah, it's like.
Now, do you have your little plant? Did you show the little plant?
Oh, not yet. I will though. So hang tight because I'm gonna have to do something real quick because I didn't want to trip over something. So give me a minute and we will show that. Yeah.
I don't want to put you out. It's just that it was the whole.
I think it'd be fun.
It was the motivation to that song after we got done with our show and everything.
Because I was thinking about your plant, and I thought we should write a song for that.
She said that while I was just doing
Once he knows
something,
the name
and so
of it.
then we just went into. And the take we weren't recording was so much better.
Yeah.
And after we went through maybe a minute of it, it was like, oh, well, I better we got to record this. Let me get the cell phone. Turned it on and just did that.
All right, here we go. Yep, there. Boom. Boom. Here, let me make sure. Okay, let me.
All right, here I am.
All right.
Here I am.
Liz. Let's do this. Are you guys ready?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, let me make sure. I'm sorry about this background. It is what it is, but here it comes.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So he's got name tentatively Jimi Hendrix, man. So that's the plan. And I'm gonna be doing some design work on the bowls and shit, but I just wanted to anyway. So there he is, or she, or they're it. Jimi Hendrix, the clone, getting ready to grow, and we're just gonna see what happens. And it's the official marijuana fucking plant of the Art of Floundering podcast. So
It should end up being a she, but it is possible for it to become both. I have seen Hermes. They do occur. So it's possible to have a branch come off, and there's male shit over here.
Then it might be Janis Joplin. I'm still working on it. Could be Billie Holiday. I'm gonna have to work on it. But it's gonna be a musical name. I'm just gonna.
I like the Billie Holiday. I like the Billie Holiday.
I do like Billie Holiday a lot. I do like Billie Holiday. I think it is Billie Holiday. In fact, meet Billie Holiday, the official marijuana plant of the Art of Floundering podcast. Man, yay! Gee golly! And I'm gonna animate Billy, and we're gonna be able to have conversations and stuff like that, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
I think it's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing Billy's ascent into adulthood, and to fulfill the destiny. To fulfill that destiny, that's what we need. Let me ask you. Since we're in between doing different things right now, the cheeseburgers. What did you think of the cheeseburgers last night?
I thought they were fucking great, dude. I was just like, and how did you discover them? Just from the show?
Just on the show, doing searches for live music for bar. They were out. They're
Might
out
have
of
been on one of
Hollywood.
our punk searches.
It
'Cause
might have been.
The first time we caught them, they were just
I do
ending the
searches
show.
for punk every now and then, and
Okay.
we've got there's a punk night Friday nights or punk nights or something like that. There's several different punk stations and everything that we found, but no, they're neat as shit, and it's a family. The son and daughter, they've been doing this for 6 years, since that girl was like. I think that girl was like 8 years old when they started that thing. So yeah, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. I'm hoping to have them.
You're fantastic. I'm looking forward to Wednesday too. The artist Jackie on with you. That's gonna be amazing.
I think that's going to be good. We're going to be doing a video. We're going to be talking about. I may go. I have a song of theirs in mind that's just stuck in my head. Blue lights flashing, what you gonna do? You're totally fucked. And he knows it too. Smoked a little, drank a little, had a shot or two, and worst of all, you're wearing your high-heeled shoes. So it's about getting pulled over and you're fucked up. And you're totally fucked. You're fucking screwed. You're totally fucking screwed. These are the lyrics, and I love it. It sticks in my head. And I'm thinking about an animation. I'm thinking about doing a music video for that, but may do a little larger of a production, and make it into almost a Scooby-Doo. Hey, we've got to save the world. Hey, we've got to, because it's the artist Jackie and the wizard, the two of them, and so we can have them do anything. We can, it's animation. I can transform them into the character. So we may do a larger production. We're going to talk about that.
Right.
I've told them to think about who they'd like to defeat, who they'd like to have as the arch villain. I said,
Yeah.
you just pick someone, and we'll write a story to make it work. That
cool.
kind of thing. So that's going to be fun. And
That sounds awesome, man.
I'm looking forward to doing the interviews and getting those on Wednesdays, because we're looking to maybe do the Wednesday and the Saturday, do this show, do the Wednesday interview show, and then maybe pick a Tuesday and Friday or something like that, 2 other days to do our animated thing where we do that, because I want to do some produced work. And I'm not in the productive point yet. So I want to kind of pare this back and have a smooth transition into doing that. Meet the creators. I was so fucking happy with the way the event image came out and the title for that Meet the Creators. I think I've got it. Indulge me a second here while I
Oh, no problem. man.
while I locate that thing. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's such a, this is why we put shit show in our normal thing, because I got nothing, man. Here we go. I'm working on it.
Look, I used to feel bad about it. I was listening to some of the other stuff on Podbean. Man, everybody's kind of just fumbling around. It's all good.
That's all we can do. Let me
Yeah.
let me
Just one
transition
person,
this.
2 people trying to do this.
The
Oh,
ads,
that's awesome, man. I love that.
I like the
What
top.
font is that, dude? What do you remember that? Is that Broadway? I love it.
Oh fuck! I can get it for you. I can get it.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
can get it for you. It's I
great.
did this over in. I did this. I'm pretty sure over in After Effects is where I put all this together. I like working over there, because that way I'm working with something and it's already in After Effects. So if I need to put something in motion, to make a title come in, I'm thinking about how I can make this into part of a title sequence for that show. We probably got 3 or 4, and none of them are really good. Songs Meet the Creators, where just it's some fucking riff I was doing and just finding where to put Meet the Creators over top of it. We haven't come up with it yet, but we're gonna do that on Wednesdays. I'm kind of holding you in the wings right now, hoping to be able to line up next
anytime you want.
3 or
Yeah.
4. Well, it's I know you're available, and so and I don't want to go ahead and because in case someone fails, I bet you'd be there to be able to jump in.
Yeah, just I could be a backup.
So
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get at least the next couple. The Cheeseburgers are one that I want to get on. They're one that I want to have on. The couple that blows the bowls, the ones that do that together,
Oh,
I'd like to
yeah.
get them on. There's others, but sometimes you can't think of everything that you're supposed to think of. You understand the dilemma, right?
Yeah, it'll come to me. There's another one that you've been showing lately that kind of I forget. It'll come to me.
Oh,
Not
Who?
music.
there is one. There is one.
I Love Weed Live.
I Love Weed Live. The couple that sit
Yeah.
in Seattle and smoke weed.
Yeah.
Troy Krause and Bagel. That's all I know of her name is Bagel. I don't know. I haven't discerned any of the details. I haven't become a member in their group or anything. But I like going out there. It's fun watching people get high.
Yeah, it is.
And they've got a giant crocheted penis in the shot. And that right there, it's like, oh well, fuck! I need to have you on the show because you've got a giant crocheted penis right off to the side in
And
the
we
shot.
talk about all that art they've got hanging up. Like, does
So,
one of them do
uh,
that art, or do they know who?
But they go live. They go live 3 or 4 times a day, and this is all they're fucking doing.
It's like the dream life. It's what.
And they've got, and it's one thing that I'm going to be looking at doing here is I already have a group created that's linked to Stream Surfers, but I haven't sent out any invites, and it's pretty much just me right now.
Right.
But that allows for people to go into a video chat over there in the group, so that we
Are
can
you
actually.
talking like Discord? Are you doing Discord or something?
It's using Facebook groups as a Discord, if you will.
Got it.
It allows you to automatic invites to send people out, and it's somewhere for then the fans to be able to post. That's what that couple Troy and Bagel on I Love Weed Live. That's what they do, and that's where the majority of their viewers are over in the group where they're broadcasting to. I just come in on their personal page, so it only looks like 3 or 4. They got a whole shitload over on the other thing.
I see. Okay.
But so I'm looking forward to them, and then there's some others. Trish Torleen, who does Heartstrings music. You may have seen me share every other Thursday or something. She'll have a showcase where she has 2 different acoustic acts that will sit there and do songs. They'll each do one song and tell a story about the song, and she'll perform. She does that in Winchester, Kentucky, and she seems really nice. And I've already talked to her about it. She said she'd be willing to do it. I don't know how much of my show she had seen before then, and she may be one that's questionable. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's smart to go on this because this guy on his other show says shit show. But I'm waiting till Meet the Creators when we have more of a
Yeah.
that.
I'm worried about that because the Art of Flounder. I'm off the rails with my podcast. You know what I mean? And so I kind of worry about whether or not I'm going to be able to get fucking people to come on and be interviewed. But it is what it is.
It's what I'm looking at. Well, let's see anybody that's seen our thing, because if you go to look at the beginning and you hear we just like saying fuck, the lyrics
Right,
kind of well, we let you know ahead of time what it is you're gonna see. We like to weed it out. If this isn't your bag, you know it by now, because I'm not gonna.
And most people are cool, but I've had some people go like, "Hey, I just don't know if it's." I'm like, okay, There's a magician on Instagram I was trying to get to come on. He's like, man, hey, no offense, but I try to maintain an image, and
True story. True story. I ruined, or at least temporarily ruined, and I really probably ought to look up to see if he recovered. I'm sure he has. I don't. He didn't seem like the type that was going to put a gun in his mouth. But there was a DJ when I was doing that Bandits cartoon where I was in a local garage band, and I made. It was the episode where we go over to this shithole over in eastern Kentucky, over near Hazard, and there's only like 3 faces that the whole town's made up of, so it's a big old incest area, and it's their St. Patrick's Day festival. And I had contacted a DJ who had seen the other shows, and I had several DJs in the show already to get local promotion because they're telling people, oh, this is back in the days of MySpace. Oh, we're in a cartoon. We've been put in this cartoon. So it took advantage of their already existing audience and their desire to be seen. Well, I talked to this guy from over in Eastern Kentucky, Jody with the Road Rage. Hello, this is Jody with the Road Rage. He sent me his lines. I animated him, had him in there. He's in the shot. He is so happy on the radio station's MySpace page, on his own MySpace. He's sharing this thing everywhere when it comes out. Jody with the Road Rage Report. And the owner of the place shut the station down the next day. Shut the whole station down because, it was not family friendly. There were references and the jerking off of bulls that I think at the end their community service they have to go work at the artificial insemination facility in town.
Wow.
So, but yeah, they shut this guy's radio station down. He was taken off the air. And I felt responsible for that. I didn't make fun of him. He had seen it. He loved the show. He was a fan of Adult Swim type stuff, and it was.
You're saying he probably kind of had a good idea what he was,
He knew.
Associating
He knew
himself
what he
with.
was getting into. He
Yeah.
knew what I was bringing. I let people see the script before they got involved, because I did. The one guy who caused the band to break up when the episode where the character, the guitar player, is raped by the robotic guitar. They've got to remove the whammy bar from his ass in the hospital. And I told him, I said, this is going to be pretty graphic. Are you sure? Because I said, he wanted to be the focal character in that episode, and he loved the idea. And the other character, Benny, who if Pam were watching, somebody's come in and out. If Pam were watching, she knows Benny. Benny got the only laughs. Had the Benny character fall down a flight of stairs and all this other stuff. And so he gets the laughs in the episode. And Jason, the other character, just ends up looking like an ass. And he's raped by a guitar. He loses his mind. But I wasn't family friendly, and I caused that one guy to lose his job. I really hope he landed on his feet.
Yeah.
That was there.
Yeah.
There was nothing I could do.
No, it's not your fault that he lost his job, but I get it. You know what I mean?
Very religious people owned the station. And the song, the drinking song,
Yeah.
which had the incest listed. Her cousin was her brother was her man or something like that. I wasn't family friendly. It wasn't a thing. Now what else would what else would you like to take a look at? This was this.
Let's do
Peter
this.
Popoff.
Let's close out on the Peter Popoff. All right, let's play that because that is fucking hilarious. Let's watch that.
Let me bring this. Let me bring this up. And here we go.
She got blessed with a nice husband. Well, that's a miracle.
To bring miraculous deliverance to hundreds of thousands of people around the world.
Look at that man go!
Here we go.
Man! Oh, I'll tell you, Jesus made you dance like... Yeah! Yes! Yeah! Everything you say in those letters is to the team from the Holy Ghost.
You say, is that going to happen to me? Yes.
Even more have had huge sums of miracle money transferred into their accounts supernaturally.
God is real.
Transferred into your accounts supernaturally.
They throw it out. They deny it. So therefore, they haven't been able to take my homes.
God is hurting people.
A lot of people getting the wishes and dreams that they've
Had been hoping, dreaming,
for a
and
long
praying.
time.
Man, go! Woo! My bill is paid and I got money to spare.
I am now a real estate investor. I have started a jewelry business on eBay. Amen. I am on my way to my multi-million-dollar potential.
Yes.
I believe there's somebody out there, they have a child who's been diagnosed with ADD, hyperactivity, and learning disabilities. And I believe if you anoint your child with this miracle spring water, God's going to touch that child. He's going to buckle down. He's going
Wow.
to straight A's.
Fuck yeah,
better
man.
grades than he
Fuck
ever
yeah.
got before, and you'll know
Get
it's
the grades
because
like
of
never
God's
before.
supernatural
Wow.
touch. It's a girl, Liz. It's a girl, yes.
Well, you just don't want to give her drugs because that doesn't do any good. You
Use
have to use the miracle spring water.
Here goes spring water.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Fuck that science.
Yeah!
Oh man.
Yeah!
It's gone! And she got the miracle spring water. And I put it inside the sinus spray that I spray in my nose. And the strangest thing that happened, I already had 3 surgeries. But I would tell you something, God did a miracle. I couldn't even walk, even to that stage, Brother Popoff. But I'm going to tell you, God did a miracle. Not only did he heal my body, I was able to cut grass, something I didn't do in 2 years.
I was wrong.
Man, that must have been some long ass grass.
Wow.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh.
The desires of your heart are what concerns God.
Amen.
And he wants to meet you where you hurt.
I know God is real.
Yeah.
I know what he can do.
I'm gonna fuck this ground. Oh. Oh yeah.
He got shocked. He got shocked.
I'm gonna fuck this ground.
God's going to move it into place.
It's right down here.
Is he just getting a
I
feel?
know God is real. I know what he can do.
He was delivered from what?
Cocaine a year and a half ago and started my own business now.
God is hurting
They're
people.
selling cocaine.
He made me immune from addiction, so I can do as much of it as I want. I'm fine.
Cocaine.
Deliverance.
What was that young man that came up to you and you prayed for him when he was a little boy and he had leukemia? And he came to you and what's it?
No, he was having seizures, Liz. And
You dumb
he,
bitch.
Come on, Liz.
right now.
Can't you remember the con?
Get the details right, Liz.
Thank you, Lord, for complete healing.
Stephanie needs to study the notes.
Hallelujah.
I know God is real. I know what he can do.
Yeah! Yeah!
She got blessed with a nice husband.
Oh yes.
Well, that's a miracle.
That's a fucking miracle.
I was having trouble conceiving.
You are one attractive, unmarriable
I
bitch.
only have one child. I have 2 kids. My tubes is healed.
Give glory to God, and you're going to see that God will make you a blessing.
Yes, I know a song.
Sing it. Just a few words, a bar or 2.
One of
The
these
Negroes
mornings
love singing and dancing.
won't be long.
Wow.
You look for me. Yeah! Yeah!
whatever he say do it.
God's going to give you complete deliverance.
Fuck yeah. So that's all it
I
is.
see you better.
Yeah, you don't get to see any more of it. It's pretty much the same shit.
This just makes the devil
Oh.
mad that I love to do it. She said, throw it.
You should go to the nearest children's office.
Yes.
All right, she said,
I can't be the only one.
make the devil mad.
I have too many scruples. I have too many scruples because I have so thought, oh, there is so much money to be taken from the gullible. And because I see it done. I see it done every fucking day. Oh, exactly, right? One born every second. My scruples. I can't do it. You know, I just can't do it.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Hallelujah. In fact, say it with me. Jesus is
Oh, I have way too many
Don't we
scruples.
have the best job in the world?
Money.
Telling people about Jesus and all the wonderful things he's done.
You know who I hate? Who's that motherfucker? Who's that? Joel Osteen. If ever there was a fucking con man, that how do people not see? Oh, we gotta bring this on.
Oh, no,
up.
no. I'm just. Oh, okay. Well, real quick. This is Spanky's girlfriend, Muffy. I'm just setting up for something.
Hey,
isn't
Muffy.
that weird looking?
Yes.
Wiz. That's Muffy. I was just seeing. I hurt my fingernail. I haven't been able to do puppets in like 2 days. I was seeing if I could put my.
Do you have anything? Because we've been going for hour and 12 minutes. We could go ahead and call it a night.
I got to rest my back. I'm gonna work on some content and probably do a pod beam in about an hour. But yeah, I gotta do my back thing for a bit. It's time for me to do that.
Well, I have had fun.
It was a blast,
I will
man.
try. I will try to have some more done, and I believe. I'm not sure what happened with Pam, but I believe Pam is going to be producing some content. She's
That would
got
be
a
great.
snake. We're gonna have authentic, original snake video. That's what we're hoping to bring you. And anybody out there, anybody watching, if you'd like to have some sort of video shown on this, if you've got some sort of film that, hey, I'd like to have this shown on your movie night. Hey, just write to us. Write to us here. Write to us at the Art of Floundering podcast. Get over and watch that. The Amazing Slacker Man. Check out the other episodes. There's 1 through 3 available now. I'm sure 4 is on the way soon. As always, Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast. It has been a blast.
It was a blast. Thank you guys so much. I had a great time tonight. It was so much fun.
Thank you for being here. I will go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the stream. So we'll just start doing our waves as I hit stop on streams. Goodbye, everybody.